Hi, my name is Alexandra Novak. I'm an RN, I'm a registered nurse, and today's video, we're going to talk about acupuncture and cupping therapy. So basically in this video, I'm just going to cover a little bit about how the acupuncture and cupping therapy benefited me, especially with my past injury, which I basically started. I had the injury like almost 5 years ago now, and during my time when I was early on in the injury, I did yoga, I did acupuncture, I did cupping therapy, I did a lot of stretches, I also did swimming. So I went through a lot of different types of therapy just to help the inflammation that was within my hip, which was causing me pain. So I'm just going to go through a little bit about acupuncture and cupping therapy. Okay, so as I was saying, this is a video that's basically about acupuncture and cupping therapy. So this is not medical advice. If you do want to go through a particular treatment for a certain injury or something that you really require, you want to talk over with your doctor and you guys want to go through it together. So this is not medical advice. Like I said, you want to talk to your doctor. So this is just, a little bit of a review of, kind of my own personal experience and kind of what I went through. Okay, so with acupuncture, this is just some information here on Google. You can check this out yourself, of course. So with acupuncture, you're just using needles and they put it in different parts, on your body in certain areas to help relieve, pain. And for me specifically, I had this pinched muscle like right by my hip because I was at risk for a hip fracture. So the head of my femur was inflamed at the time. So I had inflammation and I had pain within the muscle of the hip area and also on the, towards the back area, my lower back. So I had like this pinch muscle that was going like in between my pelvis and like the head of my femur. So I felt that when I bent my leg in a certain position. So I used the acupuncture to basically relieve that. So they placed needles, around, the joint between my pelvis and the head of my femur. And it really helped to relieve that pinched area. So over time, after a few months, basically the pinching was gone. So it's still been, basically gone now for probably about, 3 years or so, because I noticed it a little bit after my injury. So I didn't notice it right away in the very beginning. It was basically during my recovery process. So I discovered it much later within my recovery period. So the acupuncture really helped to relieve that pinch muscle between my femur and my pelvis. So as you can see here, also with acupuncture, it helps to relieve headaches. It can also improve your immune system, mental clarity, increase energy, and certain things with digestive conditions. For me, they also put some needles in my ears and around my head. It helped with insomnia, and I did get maybe a slight migraine here and there every so often, just from certain stress. So it did help to relieve stress and it put me into a deeper relaxation and I did sleep better. So my insomnia improved, I was sleeping better, I was more relaxed, and I was less stressed overall. So that's basically the benefits that I experienced from acupuncture. And like I said, of course, you want to talk this over with your doctor, see what's best recommended for you. Me, I just did this just as an extra therapy for myself, just to see how I would benefit, and it really did benefit me. So maybe you want to consider this, for yourself if you're dealing with some type of pain or something. But of course, you want to talk that over with your doctor. Okay, so next I'm going to go into cupping. Now, with cupping, this may not be for you. Of course, like I said, you want to talk this over with your doctor. So me specifically, I did the cupping, like I said, for my hip injury and also for some tightness that I was experiencing, you know, my upper back, my shoulders, and, of course, the hip area, the lower back. So with cupping therapy, I just have some notes here written down. This is all from Google. You can look up this information yourself. Okay, so here with cupping therapy, basically, they use these cups and they use a flame and it basically creates a suction on the muscle and it just kind of absorbs it and then it just it holds it there, and they keep the cup stationary. They can also do a sliding cupping where they kind of go around the area, and then they just keep moving the cup back and forth with the suction, and it's like a deep massage. So that's basically what the sliding cupping is. So it's like a relief for the tension and the tightness within the muscle. So cupping basically just helps to relieve all that tightness, all that inflammation. So that's basically what I experienced with the cupping. So here it says that with cupping you can get the burst of blood vessels. So you may have some circular bruises on your back or anywhere where you use it, and that takes maybe about 4 days to heal, depending, how much therapy you went through with the cupping. You want to take it easy, of course, when you first start. So depending how it feels with the suction, and if you do feel pain from the suction, you want to tell the person to ease up a little bit on it, less suction, and just start out, light and slow. You may want to start out with the stationary cupping when you first start. I did the sliding cupping because it was just more therapeutic for me. I found that more tension was released, and I did experience more stress relief with the sliding cupping. So it was mainly like a deep massage on my back and for the hip area. So it really helped to get rid of the tightness and the tension within my hip, and I had more flexibility. I had more mobility with the injured side, which was my right side. My right femur was the side that was injured, where I experienced the relief. Also with cupping, it helps with the lymphatic system. Now your lymphatic system is part of your immune system. So with the lymphatic system, it helps to remove the toxins. And that's what the cupping basically does together with the lymphatic system. It helps to remove those toxins because your lymphatic system is throughout your entire body, and that's what helps to release everything. So with the cupping, it's just a way of stimulating the area to basically release everything. So that's basically what they use cupping for, just to release all the toxins, the tightness and the tension. They also use it for breathing. If you have congestion, they may use the cupping because they have a flame and it produces the heat. So when they put the cup on an area on the back, that basically helps with breathing. So they may use it for congestion relief also. So that's another benefit with cupping, together with everything else that I mentioned with the muscle relaxation. Helps with muscle recovery. So it can speed up your muscle recovery when you go through a workout process. So that's the benefits of cupping and acupuncture. Okay, so that summarizes everything with all the benefits that I personally experienced with cupping and acupuncture. Now, I also did experience some relief with my tendon on my right side because I did have some tightness within that area also. My tendon did get tight and it did cause me pain. So I also experienced relief with that, with the cupping and the acupuncture. So, of course, like I said before, talk this over with your doctor if you do want to consider this kind of therapy. And that's it for this video. That's all I have to say. So please sub and give this a like.